Hi everyone. Life is just starting, so yeah. Um, I haven't been live in a good while, so I'm live. Yay. So for those who are just joining and those who already have joined, I will be waiting for others to join. But hi, in the meantime, for those who are coming in and just starting. So I'm not really doing anything. I'm just looking at old drawings and thinking about how I made them. And yeah, yay. I remember when I first started drawing dragons, my first drawing drew, his name was Jawbreaker. One of my first dragons, but actually, if you didn't know, this dragon I drew a good while, his name was Jelly. And rest in peace, Jelly. He says, yeah, Jelly is now in a better place. It's really sad. Anyway, the dragons that are still alive are like Galaxy, Blade, I am waiting a little bit before I can get more into that stuff. So hi to those who are just joining. In this video, I'll be talking about I will soon make these dragons pretty soon. They are. And so, technically speaking, I am going to tell you how I made my dragons and what inspired me. Okay, so for Jelly, I was eating bread and jelly until I couldn't remember. Why don't I make a jelly dragon? Like jelly combined with a dragon. Jelly dragon. Yay! And this dragon isn't my oldest dragon, but technically speaking, it is. Guess who made a return? One of my dragons that I will sadly but truly be making die will be, yes, Pearl. But don't worry, great leaders always have a great return. Anyway, she will die because Snow killed her. Because if I didn't tell you guys, Pearl is the new villain. Not Pearl. Snow is the new villain of the movie, and she will be killing dragons to have revenge for them betraying her. Like, but no one betrayed her. Anyway, She will Pearl will die but come back in a glorious form. She'll be more of a goddess like dragon, but she's going to still have her pattern that she always has. Yay, her patterns. Well, this isn't Pearl. It's more of a kind of younger Pearl look, or it could be a seashell dragon, whichever dragon you guys want it to be. And should I put hair on the Pearl or any of my other dragons? I think about Moon Dragon because I have those little horn thing right here. Red Dolly horn thing. Yeah, I don't know what it to be, or should I just like cut it off? No, please tell me I don't have to cut it off. If I have to cut it off, I'll just cut it off. Anyway, I make a lot of dragons, and most of those dragons got thrown away. It's the worst thing to do. But I used that opportunity to make a new version of that dragon. So I say I throw away Pearl, what will never happen. I will make a new version of Pearl, what will either look better or worse. Yay. Better or worse. So hi everyone. Okay. So how I made Blaze was really complicated. I was just thinking about I just got burned by fire and I was thinking about which dragon to make. So these dragons either have tragic stories for me and they get a wonderful, beautiful dragon made for themselves. So the fire got their own dragon called Blaze. The fire I saw was blazing and I was pretty the fire burned me. So yeah. Technically that's the story for Blaze. Then I think about making a fire dragon because if you guys don't know, I love fire dragons and water dragons. I know you have other types of dragons like wind dragon, you have some other dragons that all I know fire, water, air, and you can make any dragon you want, but I go for more what you call it dragons. And kind of seem more real like, but you can make any dragon you want. Not saying no, every dragon has their own reason. So anyway, the reason how I made Valentine was Valentine's Day and I thought about making dragons. Then it struck like lightning. Boom. Why don't you make a Valentine's dragon? And the only name I could think of for Valentine's Day, Valentine. Even though I could have named the dragon, anyway, whatever. That's in the past. Well, now, if you all know, Galaxy, Blaze, Galaxy, Valentine's is the older version of Galaxy. Galaxy is the newer version of Valentine. Anyway, I don't know what could kill Blaze or any of the other dragons, but all I can tell you guys so far, I'm thinking about wait. There's no way I did that. There's no way. I thought it was the right side. I normally put this dragon like, you know where this is right now? This dragon right here is supposed to be there. But I made a mistake and I ain't redrawing these back. So these are staying the same, like, and plus she's already evil. I turned nice. Cause Snow killed her, trying to kill her. Alright, so this dragon will be a soon project. A project I'm thinking about in a moment. Anyway, this is an old dragon I have. I don't remember her name. Jawbreaker. His name is Jawbreaker. And I don't know why I put the eyelash, but I don't see know why, but dragons just seem to look better with eyelash than without eyelash. Whatever you guys think. Cause this new try I'm making, I'm thinking about lightning, because in the movie the background dragons will be lightning, thunder, and streak, if that's a name, but I made the name, so yeah. I think that'll be a nice name for a dragon. And most of my dragon's names don't really have such a strong meaning. Pearl, I like pearls. They're types of what do you call them? They're like, alright, I don't know what to call pearls, but they're pearls. They're pretty. They're white. They're circles. Yay! That's the best I can describe pearls at the moment. Anyway, I'm thinking about, like, next time I might go to the craft store and buy a few gems, put on this dragon. Like, the face just looks plain. So far that's what I have. But I'm still thinking about names for my new dragon I'm gonna put in the movie. I might make more dragons, but mainly those are names. And I'm thinking about a dragon named Sunstreaker and Lightning Hope or something like that. Yeah, when I'm making the movie, I'm probably gonna forget all these names, but you guys know them than me. Ooh, or I could just come back to the live, watch the video, and remember these: Lightning, Sunstreaker, Thunder, Streak, and I'm gonna make a dragon called Sunny. And we have, for the main characters, Blaze, Galaxy, Ice, Snow, Evil Snow, so she's not part of the group. And I forget the name of the dragon in the movie. I forget my dragon's name. Oh wait. God, in that moment I can't find my drawing, but in the movie, these dragons are going to live up to their name. Galaxy is going to have her flowers that she always has. Flowers. And the flowers is just to hide the mistake why I put right on her fur. The fur kind of had a late curve, so I put the flower to cover it. Yay! So far, that's what I have for a new episode of Dragonfire. This is just tell you guys what it is. Like, when I'm putting in a new episode of Dragonfire. So this dragon is has a lighter color. Yay! I don't know what I talk about. Oh, I forgot to tell you how Pearl got her name. Really, Julie. I was making a water dragon, and I was like, "What's your name?" First, she was gonna get Starfish or something like that, crazy name like that, and I was like, "No way, I've named my dragon Starfish." I gave her Starfish, so Starfish would be a horrible name. I gave her Pearl instead, and I don't regret her name, cause this dragon right here, I chose the name Coral. Oh no 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 no! Or I could know her name Carl. Can't change that. Yay! And if please like and subscribe for more awesome videos. Yay! Anyway, this how the back part of the dragon looks. This kind of looks like a sheep a sheep, but actually it's not a sheep, it's a dragon with a huge ears plus kind of the size of the dragon's head. Okay, and I will not be drawing for a while because I have drawn a lot. My hand's tired. I'm not drawing anymore for now. Anyway, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe and check out any of the Vagina Fire complete series. Bye. And for those who thought they were just drawing the ends, bye. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Bye, everyone. Or should I keep the live going? What do you guys think? Say in the comments. Oh, I'm just checking the chat and realized there were people who were talking in chat and I didn't realize. Sorry for those people who I didn't see in the chat at the moment. I was just talking away and forgot to check the chat, so I'm really sorry about that. And hi for the person who said hi in the chat. And I'm not really sorry. Anyway, I don't know if I should keep the live going or I should just end it right here, right now. So tell me in the comments section for those who think I should keep the live going. So this time I'm going to check in the chat. Sorry. For the person who just said what am I doing, I was talking about how my dragons got their names. So I hope that answers your question. So yeah. Anyway, concept art. This is the evil version. Concept art for the evil one. real how the dragon actually turned out, but it's just might not be the real dragon I actually make. I just might just use this as what do you call? Thank you. Wait, I have an idea. Gonna be back. I'm back, and these are the arts I've been doing over for a while. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be back. Well, not gonna be back. I'm turning to the cool dragon page. Let's see if I can see. that is most of my art. In the book, I have so many more, but they're not really complete yet. And most of these arts are more concept art than drawing that actually exists. But most of these are drawing that actually exist. So yeah. And always do this before you, when you're making a drawing puppet. I do that. Like always outline your drawings or have an idea what you're doing for your dragon before you actually make the dragon, because you end up either don't like it or it'll end up being not the color you want it to be. But it happens all the time, and I actually like dragon puppets, so yeah. That's how making drawing puppets are. And also, to me, I like dragons with wings because they can actually fly, and flying dragons actually are kind of cooler than just walking dragons. But I'm sure walking dragons, like just walking dragons, are cool as well, because all dragons walk. And walking dragons, I call them, but you can also call them land dragons. But you have some dragons that cannot walk, but they also can fly. But yeah, the only dragon what I made can do that is what do you call her? Is I can't remember dragon's name. Snow. Yes, Snow. And this dragon right here, this dragon is Pearl. And Seashell is just a tiny bit shorter than her. Tiny bit. Hi. I think she'll be about this height compared to her, but just because her ears is a little taller and always up, her ears is kind of taller than her. Thank you. Anyways, I think flying dragons are cooler than land dragons, but somehow it's how designs are sometimes. Because there are so many dragons that cannot fly, but they're real cool. And most of my dragons can fly, but some of them cannot fly. But pretend they can fly. This is Galaxy. She's kind of short, so yeah. That's the cool part about, what would you call it? Making your own design, because you can make it. Sorry. And this is one of the reasons you do not try risky things. Yay. See something. If you stay. No. Right. This one. Okay. There. Yeah. That's all right. Yeah. Anyway, that's sometimes why you do not try risky things when you know risky things are gonna have a risky. Okay. Because she looks like she's smiling, but she's actually in the middle of war. I think the only reason she looks scared is because I did the eye, and it's kind of like her eyeshadow is leaking, so she's actually crying. But that's actually not the reason. Ooh, and don't forget the horn is broken. Yay! So she definitely has a right to be crying. Okay. I'll just be. Okay. Yay, dragons. Okay, anyway. I might end the live here, but I don't want to end the live yet. So, what do you guys think? Should I end it now, or should I still talk to you guys? I don't think I forgot about dragon drawing. I have a dragon puppet idea for you guys too. So give me a second. I'm going to show you guys the dragon drawing. What if you didn't know, it's called Royal Assistant. This is just like drawing, like, to me, like, drawing is the only thing what I actually really love doing. So that's the only reason I actually do dragon drawing. That's the only thing I know what how to do. But let me see, is that here is the dragon drawing. Can you see it close any better? I think you can. I think so. Okay. Anyway, this dragon, if you guys want, you can name this dragon specifically because it's your dragon, and I can't force you to name your own dragon because it's not mine, and I don't think that's right of art. So you guys can name dragon if you want. So this is the dragon. And the main reason I think dragons have long tails are because it's their height. If a dragon is super short, their tail will be at least this height. To me, dragons look cooler with longer tail. Plus, I think they can sometimes use their tail as weapons, especially if their tail is really pointy. Yeah. Their tail can be like weapons. Yeah. Especially the water dragons. I think it would be water dragon. I think it's super cool if they could just like throw like scales, I think. What do you guys think? Would that be cool? Oh, I know something super cool. Like in a new episode of Dragonfire Part 7, the dragons, like Pearl gets captured. Then, because Blaze has been waiting for this moment for her whole life, she steps in and screams. Technically speaking, fire dragons are really dangerous, so ice doesn't have a chance against the fire dragon. So yeah, I think Pearl gets captured, but then if it was Blaze who got captured, if Blaze got captured, I think she would Galaxy or Ice would have to take charge, or Snow just takes charge and kill them both at once. I mean, she has the chance, she has the power to just slice their heads off at once. But I think that would be kind of harsh. Oh, I have an even greater idea. So, Pearl gets captured, locked up in like a dungeon, and then the rest of her friends come, break the cage open, and then Jan Lewis. Plus, I haven't even started making any other dragons apart from this dragon because I don't have the materials yet. So this isn't really the material I use to make dragon puppets. I normally use like any paper I find what can be used instead of using cardboard, because cardboard I realize you can use cardstock, and I think that would be a better choice than using cardboard, anything but cardboard. But I don't normally use cardstock because I don't know. I haven't ever used cardstock, but I realized you can use cardstock. I came from using normal book paper to using the paper I use to make drum puppets now, and now I'm gonna use cardstock. Yay! And I think that's such a cool improvement because I never used to use cardstock, but yeah. And by the way, thank you so much for watching Pearl's Dragons. See you next time. Bye. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.